Welcome back, everybody, to more Orcs Must Die here on Additional Paladins Games. We've been granted the Spring Trap, which we'll find pretty useful in this map. This is Twin Halls, and it's the first of our big maps.
One of the oldest of the Rift fortresses. The Paladins say this place is haunted. I don't know about that, but it sure could use a good dusting.
So, we got a bunch of these boom barrels here. We're actually going to dispose of them. Get rid of them. Store them for use. Again, you can see this is a pretty decently sized map. You can also see that this is a split map. We've got, if you look at the mini-map up top, we've got orcs that'll come in from the left and the right. Just doing some cleaning here. You got orcs that'll come from the left and right, and they'll come down these two main halls. There's no crossover, at least initially. So we got a rift back here at the bottom, and you can see these blue lines coming in. So as I get rid of these, or store more accurately. Again, boom barrels, I'm not a fan of using them in my toolbar. Not my thing. But when they're provided for me free on the level, I'll make use of them. So it's good to note that, you know, there are secrets around on the different levels. They'll hide resources. They'll hide little helps for you. So, but the basic strategy is actually, you see this middle area here. What we're going to do is we're going to barricade off one of these hallways, and that will force all of the enemies to go into one hallway by going up the stairs in the middle. So right here, this is the main hallway where we're going to have them going up. This leads out to the front. So we've got one door on the left, one door on the right. There's a nice big acid pit, in the middle, which we'll make use of for the spring trap. You could put some archers back here or something like that, but we're not going to be doing that. So what we're going to do is, maybe I should open up my spellbook. So you can see no kobolds, but we do have ogres. First time with ogres. They cost 5 rift points if they get in. So tar trap, barricades, floor scorchers, standard floor traps. We are going to use spring traps just for kicks, arrow walls, and we've got an open slot. Let's go ahead and reset this. I like to have my weapons right next to... There we go. I like to have my weapons right next to each other on the toolbar. So, we're going to barricade right here, I think. Yeah. There and there.
So clever and handsome.
So you can see the blue lines. They come down, and then they move back around, and then they zip up these stairs. And so, that means that our kill box is going to be right here, basically. So we're going to use barricades again. There.
Try this on for size.
There. Tar. Yeah. Let's do tar. And then one of these guys. So now, thankfully, we don't have to worry about any orcs going through on the other side. We can just focus basically right here on our little kill box. So we got orcs coming through on the right to begin with. Fun fact, Orcs Must Die 2, Twin Halls is actually an endless level. Which is, I think it's endless? It's either endless or it's classic. So like you're able to go back with like the Orcs Must Die to weapons and upgrades and all that sort of stuff, and then redo Twin Halls, which is fun. It allows you, it's one of the more memorable maps, I think. So, headshots. There we go. Alright. And we can put some spring traps out there. But for now, let's get an arrow wall and tar. Just bulk up our kill box a little bit. Enemies come through on this other side first. So we'll get over here and start shooting. So you can see where I'm standing right now is also a decent place for a kill box, for like a mini kill box. Later on in the level, if we get enough money. Yeah. Vampire gauntlets do work. Later on in the level, if we get enough money, we will make a secondary kill box. And we'll do that just to speed up basically how quickly the orcs die. So here we go, spring traps. That one actually might be a little close to the ledge. Now that I see it. So we can zoom in, headshot from all the way across the map. Boom. Alright. Let's get over there. Let me just... So we'll just sit here at the top of the stairs. Shoot down at the orcs. Excuse me. So, they're starting to come up this little hallway here. It's okay. This is a nice... Anytime you got orcs coming from the other side, this is a nice little straight kill box. It's set up. Floor scorchers and tar traps here, because they're all going to be coming in basically at one square line. Use our vampire gauntlets.
That was fun.
So we can, let's go ahead and move this. It's actually a little bit close to the ledge there, and I don't want to accidentally fling orcs up onto that ledge up there on top. I want to make sure that we're...
This'll hurt. No, like
don't have that issue.
Since when do orcs and ogres work together? Okay.
So ogres do not...
Rumble, big fella.
So, by base, ogres will not be affected by physics traps, which are basically like your push traps, your spring traps, that sort of thing. But that's okay. We'll take them out with headshots. And they always carry coins, which is a nice little bonus. But you can see there the annoying combination, which was ogre plus crossbow orcs. Because the crossbows shoot at you while you're trying to kill the ogre. And if you don't, if you focus on the crossbow orcs, then the ogre gets farther into your traps and can cause havoc. Alright. Not too bad. So, you can set up arrow walls. Let's start doing that. So, an arrow wall there, and yeah, that's good for now. But basically, that'll help to thin the herd a little bit on the left side. There we go. Watching some orcs fly. Fling them into the acid pit. It's an easy orc kill. Yes, we know they have ogres. Headshot. Alright. Zip over here. And the good thing is if we do have any issues with ogres, then we've always got those blue barrels. So, do a stun. Alright. He was getting a little close. Alright. And another arrow wall. So, we'll get a nice, good line of arrow walls going on the other side. Basically try and set that side on autopilot, which is one of the main strategies when you have a bigger map to cover. In Orcs Must Die, you want to try and automate one side as much as possible. So that generally means putting more traps, heavier amounts of traps, better traps, more expensive traps, that sort of thing, on one side, and then covering the other side yourself. You still want to have, you know, obviously, if you can funnel them all to one side, like we're doing here, that's the best. Later on, you have to worry about kobold zappers, but yeah, that's the strategy. Basically, is to barricade when you can to get them all going in one direction, but if you can't, automate as much as possible. So that way you can handle one side, and your traps can handle the other, and then whenever you're done with your part, you can head on over and finish up with the traps have it done, like right here.
Good times. Good times.
There we go. So we got 5,300 monies,
Warning,
symbols, tokens, magics, something like that. Lots of magics. I don't
Do you
even know
ever
what that
have
symbol
too
is.
many traps? I'm thinking no.
I agree. I don't think you can have too many traps. So we've got 2,300 left. Let's get another scorcher. Do that. And barricade right there. Force all of our orc buddies to go through the tar. Send those crossbow orcs into the acid. Into the little spring traps. I honestly don't use spring traps a whole lot. They might be efficient, but they're not. I don't know. Maybe they're just not flashy enough for me. At least in Orcs Must Die 1. Orcs Must Die 2, there's some good areas to use spring traps. So, wrap things up quickly with our vampiric gauntlets, and why not? Let's get a little more fire going. Yeah. There we go. So now we got 2 of them. And yes, I did put those the correct direction, actually. It doesn't really matter which way you put them, but it's actually best to put them the backwards way, at least right there, just because you'll have orcs that'll go over top, and they'll get scorched as soon as they go over top, and then when the orcs are coming back, they'll be able to fire at them again. In conjunction with arrow walls, that means you have a better chance of combos. Use vampiric gauntlets. Everything is clear up on this side, which means we can get over here, shoot from the top of the stairs. That was a really satisfying moment for some reason. Alright, all the orcs have passed, which means we can just come right here and shoot from the back. Use vampiric gauntlets to try and wrap this up as quickly as possible. 2 more scorchers. And we are on the last round. There we go.
Looking good.
So, Scorcher there will get a little bit more exercise than the second Scorcher up top. So you can see we've got an ogre coming down on both sides. If you look at your mini-map, you got one guy out front. It's generally an indication that it's an ogre. So, go for headshots. Headshots make things pretty easy. Use our secondary stun. Make sure Mr. Ogre doesn't go too far. And our vampiric gauntlets. Clear out the masses.
Good times, good times.
So we do have an ogre coming over the stairway on this action. You can see on the minimap there, you've got the little yellow dot. That's the coins, which means he's dead. So, no more ogre on this side, I don't think. Oh! Hello, buddy. Get those coins. And that's the 5 skull dance, boys. 5 skulls. Got a nice little vampiric fist going up in the air. Take a look at that score. 49,200. We are, wow. We're 6 minutes under par. More combat kills than trap minion kills, which is not exactly what you want. More trap kills, the more points you get, but we'll take it. So, take a look at our upgrades. We have enough money for improved barricades. Cheaper barricades is one of the best upgrades that you can buy. Allows you to do much more with the money that you're given with, especially when starting out. More barricades means more control. So that's another level done on Orcs Must Die. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. Leave a comment below, share if you want to, and we'll see you next time for a little bit more Orcs Must Die here on APG.